Hello YouTube. This is my standard way of just going in. And last time we get the recap. This is my favorite thing about this game. It's got oodles of style. Alright, green is, I think it's been like 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks? No, just a little over a week. Alright, so last time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we were on 3 Island, and we did that little side quest. I did it intentionally to get some experience on my new Pokemon. I sold items and bought some stuff for max repels. That'll be very helpful in Victory Road. What a nightmarish place. And then I had to make preparations, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of trainers in there with a lot of Pokemon. And we basically just wiped out his entire team with Starmie. What a cool recap. Alright. So, oh my goodness. Having just made it through Fire Red's Elite Four and Champion, I have a feeling just catching Zapdos is nowhere near enough. I mean, we'll see how many levels I get going through Victory Road, but ooh, excuse me. Also just look in the bag. I feel like I'm gonna have to. Okay, we do have the Versus Seeker. But we are gonna go start the stream with a very functional upgrade to the team. So let's see, what do we got? We got Turkey. Okay, I'm replacing Turkey and Spike with a Zapdos. I think that's the plan. We have Rock here. Yeah, there's part of the plan that I immediately forgot. But I still have. Okay, yeah, I looked up last time. If Graveler evolves into Golem, it still learns everything at the same levels. So we will start the stream by evolving Golem, evolving Graveler, sorry. I might fire up my other game. Just for the sake of the game, let me turn off the sound on this just in case the mic is picking it up. So I have, in this game I have an Alakazam already, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, I have committed a crime to myself as a effort to not have to use a member with Fly in the Elite Four. I used a different bird for Fly. Alright. Just run to Vermilion. Unfortunately, not that quick, because there's still grass. I mean, I guess I could have used a repel. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna catch that Rattata, but let's crazy. In this game, the level 3 Rattata does not just instantly get caught at an Ultra Ball. I threw 3. Boy, we could talk for a while about how unpolished the experience of this game is. Okay, we made it. We made it. Let me get to the Pokemon Center. Gotta move some Pokemon around. Just correct this real quick. I've gone through the effort of putting a flyer back on the team, and I don't need to do that because I'm already at a Pokemon Center. Okay. Yes. Save the game. It's crazy. There's a Pokedex at 21. I will become the leader. Okay. Now on the other switch. I'm up to 122 on the Pokedex at Firehead, which is why it took so long to get to this stream. Join the group, and look, it's worked. We could address, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I usually name my character McFly, because Back to the Future is my favorite game of all time, or a game, movie. Alright. We got Rock, and we got Sam. Trade okay, yes. Well, it's not that important, but it feels nice to keep the Pokedex looking a little honest. It does kind of suck that when I trade, you don't get to see my Graveler evolve. Sorry, my Brock. Imagine if Brock had like good Pokemon. He started with a Geodude. Is there like a rematch fight of Brock ever evolutions? I don't recall any. You can put that in the comments if you ever watch this video. Oh, it's trying to learn Rock Blast. Its moveset's probably pretty rough. I could consider it again. Wait, no, we got Rock Throw and Roll Out and Magnitude and Defense Curl. Rock Blast is 80 accuracy. I think I tried to learn it. Like, I hit the wrong button. Don't delete it. Stop learning Rock Blast. Okay. There we go. Now it saves. And that's it. Wait, no. Trade back. Yes. Rock. Trade. Alakazam. Greed. You might also notice I did not bother to nickname any of the Pokemon on my Fire Red playthrough. In the catch-em-all version of the game, it is so many Pokemon, so... And more so, I'm going for a living dex. Okay. It's crazy this has taken 10 minutes. Okay, perfect. This team does feel a little special. It's kind of crazy if I'm going to take a Primate into the Elite Four. Let's look and see what I have. Okay, oh, I do have a Charizard. I have decided Sandslash and Victory Bell. Like, I wanted them to be good. You could probably make them decent with some effort, but I don't think it's not gonna be me. So yeah, we'll have Charizard and Zapdos for the Elite Four. Okay, Houdini is kind of our best bet for Zapdos, probably. Well, the Jolteon will be pretty good. Okay. I think, yeah, we'll probably start with, well, we'll start with Golem. What's Zapdos gonna do to a freaking Golem? Even 13 levels lower. Okay. But yes, I think for this stream, let's see how bad catching us first. How many ultras do I have? 22. I'm gonna need quite a bit more than that. I think for this stream the goal is to catch Zapdos, which could... I had some pretty rough luck in Fire Red. I think I threw like 300 Ultra Balls at Zapdos on my 50, which is a significant portion of our money. Also, while I'm here, let's just see, we have Repel, yeah, we got 11. Okay, that should be good. Pokemon are healed, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I do really like the Starmie. There is one bonus trainer right here. That's pretty good damage. Already missed. That's crazy. Of course, I missed again. Feeling because you can access this much earlier in the game than we are, I should not encounter any Pokemon at this level golem. We will, however, some of these items are electrodes, and it kind of acts like trainer battles, so I'm just gonna fight them. There's one. I could probably remember which ones are which. Okay, these are 34. Chances are pretty high. That doesn't affect rock at all, yeah. So that might be enough to one-shot. All the rules are arbitrary, considering I find it's likely that I'm going to end up having to grind to beat the Elite Four anyway. Thunder, nice. Also, Zapdos comes with a pretty decent moveset, as a matter of fact. It was way more difficult for me to catch than Articuno. So I think I ended up not getting nearly as much. Like Articuno, I was able to just unload my entire bag of Ultra Balls and then eventually catch after the 4th or 5th attempt, which was painful. The catch rate. So I think I watched a lot of Pokemon stuff because of who I am as a person. And just recently I watched Professor Joe, formerly Nuzlocke Joe, doing one of his low catch rate teams. But he excludes legendaries from his mix. So generally in most games the lowest catch rate's like 25. I think these guys the catch rate is 3 or 4. It is heinous. Alright. Shall I use a potion? Might actually matter. Maybe weaker potions. Oh, I can waste a hyper potion. If I end up having to grind, it's turkey. It's fine. There's no limited resources in this game like the original blue, red and blue, or original green and blue, I guess. So was it, or was it green? It was green and red. That's why it's fire red and leaf green. Classic me. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Yahoo! It comes at you at level 50. So this would instantly be the strongest member of the team. Detect. Interesting. Agility. Zapdos would definitely help me beat. I think we named him Stinker. Does this only have... I think it has Drill Peck, which we resist, and then it has like Thunderbolt maybe. And obviously, I feel like we could do one more. Obviously agility and detect. Alright. And now we just get to suffer together. One nice quality of life thing in here. It remembers that you were using the items, so we can just spam A. And there is no magic to increase our chance. I know back in the playground era, 30 years ago, kids on the playground would be like, oh, if you hold B it increases the catch rate. And you gotta do it on a Tuesday in the 4th month of the year, and then it'll work. And it makes so much sense, because this is such a bad experience. It's like how we can, I mean, it was worse when I was doing it on the other game. It's actually had a sleep move. So it was asleep, it was on 1 health, and it just broke out of ball after ball after ball. We could get lucky here. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do we do for the rest of the stream? I also had to name it. I came up with the greatest nickname. If anyone actually watches this, maybe they'll appreciate what I'm about to do. Spike tube. Well, that's that. See what I did there? We have a team. This time, I guess. Maybe I thought I was going to be fighting the catch rate for the next hour and a half. So maybe, well, let's save here first of all. I caught the Zapdos. I mean Spike 2. Spike 2 is here. He is among us. So surely we can defeat Stinker. I think his team's pretty competent. 6 Pokemon, level 47. Okay. Lowers an attack. Harshly fell. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Alright, Spike 2, you're on. Thunder. Oh, we don't even have an electric type. Thunder Wave agility. My savior doesn't even have Thunder Shock. I think I probably have some sort of attack in my TMs, I'm sure. Or maybe I used it on Jolteon. Oof. Yes, I will change. And I do feel like I should try and use some of these lower level Pokemon just to get them some EXP. It said Rhyhorn, yeah. Okay. I can move kick this. Probably still be almost a one shot. And yeah, Horn Drill, I think that's the one hit KO move, right? Right? Primate's extra bad because I gave it 2 HMs. Oh, that's crazy. Spank, you get the EXP. Oh, because yes, that will change. With Charlos. Charlos is pretty good bulk. And I think well, these are flamethrower special. So we got wing attack, which will be a physical. Oh, Kazan is such a beast. Oh, well. Alright, Spike 2. Starmie can take the future sight. What I did just learn, Future Sight, and this generation included, will calculate its damage based on Zapdos. So I think I'll end up taking more than I expect on Starmie here. Last ones. I don't think. Oh. Well, I might not even have a spike to. Okay. We're gonna Thunder Wave just to make sure it's a little crippled. So I know I wasn't gonna one-shot the Blastoise. I do have Thunder. I probably also have Rain Dance, so I can do that too. Instead of Rain Dance. Does rain end in this generation? Surely it does. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. Well done, Spike. You're already level 50. We can give that experience. Do I think Primate will outspeed the Blastoise? We can hope. Charles might. Blastoise I don't recall being particularly quick. Oh, it's also paralyzed. I might not survive the water gun, nope. Should have done Charizard. Well, that's fine. What was our last up here? Good experience. Execute. Perfect. Rain does stop. Okay, good to know. Rain does increase Thunder's accuracy to 100. For sure. That's how it works in this generation. And 38, nice. So, I mean, I will say, like, I'm sure a better player than me could probably just go through the league with this team, but I am not a better player than me. For now, though, I think we just advance through. If I clear a victory road quick enough, we will just do like an attempt maybe on the Elite Four. And what I've decided here, well, maybe it won't be necessary. I was thinking about putting Firo back because I'd like to, you know, be able to fly back from Victory Road. But I also recall that I will just use the max repels. I should be able to get through with the team. Let's just do it. Yeah, I guess we got two things going on here. That's a move, tutor. Well, over here, let's look at the TM case. Water Pulse is pretty decent. But we have Starmie, never mind. Mine, special attack, special defense. Okay. Houdini is the only one that can get it. He's already pretty good. Toxic. All of them can do toxic. He could be toxic if we need to. Anyone use bullet seed? No. Blizzard. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I can always teach that to Starmie if I have trouble with Lance. I do have, okay, all of them can do Hyper Beam. I can give that to a strong physical attacker. If I Rain Dance, technically this would have some merit. Can boost Estrella's water attacks. Make Thunder 100% accurate on Spike. Giga Drain. Giga Drain really sucks in this generation. 5 VP. Solar Beam. Sunny Day plus Solar Beam would be interesting. And there's the Thunder. Thunder and Rain. You're pretty. Oh my goodness. Spank, my boy, you can learn Thunder? Interesting. You can have an Earthquake TM. Rock naturally learns Earthquake. Ooh, Charlos could have Earthquake too. Strong physical boy with Earthquake. And Spank. Spank's pretty strong. Return. None of these are normal type, so probably not. Double team. We do have a Fire Blast. Aerial Ace could be handy. Okay, so I don't have Thunderbolt. I will not. Okay, I have ideas, and I can actually just rewatch this video if I want to revisit any of that. I'm glad they changed this whole part of the game later. So having to interact with 8 guards is kind of... I mean, this feels like, as a kid, this was like a cool, dramatic moment. It's like, ooh, I had to validate that we did all the work to get here. And you have this music on loop. I'm surprised they didn't force you to like use cut and strength. Oh, they do force you to use strength to get through Victory Road. This is another area where you can catch Execute, I think. So I recall doing that when I was younger. In this patch over here. And you should be the Earth patch, yep. The encounter rate in here is crazy high. Remember how to do the puzzles since I just did this not that long ago. So there's a few options on how to handle this. I think I'll end up doing what I did in Fire Red, where I will clear Victory Road, get the checkpoint so I can fly back. It always bothered me that I had to do this part twice. Oh, the golem's not high enough level. It's fast enough. Okay. That's good to know. We will let Starmie first, I guess. Hyper Potion. Such a cool trainer. Great, good job, Estrella. Is the worst accuracy. I clicked roll out 3 times and miss, or no, 4 times and missed 3. Now it's 5 and missed 3. Dash. Well, I could have always rolled a 10 magnitude, but I bet it's still 2 rollouts from here. Right. Lovely to be right. Rock is like the worst offensive type in the game. I mean, it's not like it's good. It's a good coverage type, right? Because there's things weak to rock, like fire, flying. But like most of the rock attacks have less than 100% accuracy, and as someone I've heard say in the past, if it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. wish they stayed on the Switch once you had solved it. It's not that important. That should be enough repels. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there's another thing. I'll probably use up my rare candies before I go to the Elite Four. If I can avoid the grinding, I'll do that. Is half. Okay. Hyper Fangs, one that's just big damage. Already forgot what it said it was. It's definitely weak to. Let's do Charles. He has a flying move. Zapdos is already high level. Ivysaur. Flamethrower. My brain knew it was weak to flying, whatever it was. I immediately forgot it was Ivysaur. I turned 40 this year. That worked for it. Big current. Charizard. Yeah, it could be Charizard. I was about to click Psychic. Surf probably one shots. Yeah, this Straya is a beast. Or really, I could have done Golem and Brock. Actually, I don't think I need to go through Victory Road and come back, because I didn't miss that much when I did this Empire Red. It just occurred to me there's only like 2 optional paths along the way. I will change Pokemon. Again, I don't know why I'm changing. I should be reading and not thinking about what I'm doing. Okay, that works. Chop. Let me attack. For some reason, I thought briefly that I could have gone to Golem. That would have been a bad choice. taking my brain so far to catch up with the questions. Good crit, Charles. Good crit. This switch here is key. I'm gonna fight this guy in advance. Just a pure psychic type. I don't have a good answer for a psychic type actually. Weak to ghost and dark. Fairy doesn't exist in this game. I'm gonna just go with flamethrower. It has pretty decent physical walk and a pretty decent attack. No longer has decent physical attack. Love getting poisoned, but in this playthrough I've been experimenting with using items and it's nice. As a kid I would just run back to the Pokemon Center and heal every time. This one gets you. Where am I? Crazy. Antidote. Don't threaten me with a good time. Question, Mr. Juggler, Victory Road. I mean, Mr. Mine is the best you got. No, sir. No child prodigy here. Executor psychic grass. So you'll need Spike. Spike's got this. Spike does not got this. Crit surely did not matter. Executor is a pretty strong boy though. Oyster. Oyster's like super defensive. But maybe it's pretty heavy too. Is it ice type? Alright, I have confirmed that it is both heavy and ice type. Good job, Spank. Probably not a good move here, going back into the spikes. And we're not going to outspeed our guy. They may not even one-shot it. Never mind. We'll certainly one-shot it. No, oh. Okay, rock goes down. PP recovers crazy in Gen 30. Wasting my... Wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna have to do that again anyway. Overheat, nice. So we go down here. We can get the item that is where Moltres once stood. I want Rock to get more experience. Oh no, burn. Rock, you do get more experience. Not just a bit. Just for science here, Lapras is very heavy. Definitely an ice type. Good mental note. Time. Probably relatively heavy too. Indeed. Not worth my time. Well, the extra battle's worth my time. Over here, let's go use Burn Heal. Potion. few fights left, but we're almost done with Victory Road. This one feels crazy. You have to push it so far. All the way back. I did grind wild Pokemon in my Fire Red playthrough, so I was trying to evolve tons and tons of Pokemon. Very... So you got like 10 defense. Get some experience on Houdini. The Steam's a lot better than my Fire Red team, so maybe I will just load up TOs and steamroll the Elite Four. We could wrap this up tonight. So I had Hypno on the Fire Red team. And Hypno was falls off somewhere in the mid game. I couldn't one-shot any of Agatha's Pokemon. Needy here probably one-shot that level 58 Gengar. It's so freaking OP. I'll give it a shot anyway. Oh, I should heal my paralysis. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Kingler. Bank. Impressive, Nicole. Do we have a second hyper potion? No. Thank you. This was the toughest trainer so far, which is crazy, just a random Victory Road trainer. Charles. If they use ground attacks, he's immune. Success. Random cups. Store. Toys. Activities. Let's see what I got to work with. 7 rare candy, which does not do that much since I have to. Well, I don't have to split it across 6 Pokemon. Let me just see how good could Zapdos be. I just thumped them all on Zapdos. Thunder is all the way to 85. That's crazy. Thunder Shock's pre-evolution move. Thunderbolt I know I could get, but it's at the game corner and I have no money. So we're gonna go without it. I could do one big optimization. Primate has Rock Smash and Strength. Strength's okay. But we could get rid of that. Get rid of Rock Smash. Surf's good. Let's get rid of Rock Smash. Let's fusion. Still Leafs too weak. Release. Maybe he already has Nuzlocke. Okay. Brick break. Earthquake, I feel like we give Earthquake. This was a bad thing, actually. Really close. He learns Earthquake at 45. What are you doing? What are you doing? Could be handy. Could be a coal mine Houdini. Could give us straight up blizzard. So let's give us straight up blizzard. Cosmic power is kind of nice, but I think just having more answers to knock out Pokemon's good. Hyper. No, none of them are normal type. But yeah, here's What idea? I'm gonna give Spike Rain Dance. We'll get rid of Agility. Spike probably outspeeds everything in the Elite Four already. And then we'll give Spike Thunder. And rid of Detect. Detect is a good move, honestly, but it's better in doubles. And almost this entire game is singles. Earthquake. That was the first one I wanted to teach. Maybe Spank. Spank can definitely take out like the Onyxes. But we can just low kick them. I'm gonna give it to Spank. Maybe his Brick Break better. Better than that. Arguably it is, but then we got low kick. Okay. That's just the menu soft lock. Okay. Alright, we have 7 rare candy. Go ahead and do things as is. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to save out here. This goes one of 2 ways. We're 18 hours of playtime. This has not been particularly fast, but I'm kind of doing things the hard way, so I'm gonna just attempt it. If I see an easy path forward, maybe we finish it tonight. It's not that late for me yet. If it looks kind of hopeless, Lorelei is the hardest trainer in the game, so we'll know pretty quick here. Yeah, if I just think I could do some rare candies and go through, easy. If I fail, I fail. And then if I fail and I don't think it'll be easy, before the next stream I'm gonna have done some grinding off stream and we can retry at a little bit of a more reasonable level. Alright, Lorelei, let's do it. Easily my favorite Elite Four member in the entire franchise. Okay, Rain Dance, which I realize does boost her power. Are we about to have a weather war? Okay. Thunder. Should one shot. Wow. Thunder was like 10 VP in this. That's kind of nice. Maybe it was just a range. It was a range. Slowbro's pretty bulky, so he may survive the Thunder. Nope. I know Cloister won't. Lapras might. I do want to test my shenanigans here. Confused Ray is pretty. Oh, wait. Is that a citrus berry? It is a citrus berry. That does bring her out of full restore range. Confusion 50-50. Freeze, that's crazy. I'll just click it. So I don't want to switch into a Pokemon. Now, I mean, this is crazy, because Lapras is level 54. But I feel like 13 levels lower. Lapras isn't very fast. Yep. Give that EXP on Spank, that's kind of nice. And Cloister, I mean, Cloister's probably going to do massive damage to this, so we'll take out. Oh, that wasn't even half. This is crazy, because she'll probably full restore now. Is it crazy to think I might be able to do this? Double protect. And by all means, keep up your shenanigans. Quick earthquake. No, it doesn't work. It does with dig. Spank's not down. Okay. Spank beats a Pokemon. Good job, Spank. This, I'm like way under level for some of the later Elite Four. This team is so much better than my Fire Red team was. We definitely will beat Bruno. goes up by potions. I think Estrella probably just solos Bruno. Still outspeed, yep. Oh wow. That was probably a bad choice then. He might outspeed us now. He probably falls. Say okay. We may even lose Estrella. The champ's pretty defend. Onyx, okay. That's surprising. Goodbye, Onyx. Figured another 4-star. That's the big thing if I like redid this with some extra levels. The ranges would be a little more favorable. Estrella, you are a beast. Took a cross chop from a level 56 Machamp. I'll try Houdini first. Or Agatha. Really, right now, it's like the first 4 fights usually aren't that bad. If we get through the champion, we get through Lance. So we gotta get through Agatha first. If we get through Lance, like, I'll probably use up the rare candies and give the champion a fair shot for the first try. We are 9 levels lower. We probably, oh, we don't even outspeed. That is a problem. We only have 3 psychics on Australia. She's inevitably going to use a full restore right now. Just 2 minutes. Oh my god. As we miss again. This. Okay. We're losing to Agatha. I'm calling it early, but. Faster than Spike. I mean, I don't know. It's like I went to 55 on my Fire Red playthrough. Maybe I just get the rest of the team to Spike's level. Well, I could still do it. Good job, Spike. There are always Pokemon doing outspeeding my legendary bird. Zapdos is one of the fastest Pokemon in Gen 1. What's going on? Could do a thunder, but I'm gonna hit the thunder wave. Okay, I'm not gonna hit the thunder wave. It outspeeds, that's right. Let's do rock. Is poison special or physical? Hit. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna hit anything. We'll try and hit roll out. Maybe we can get a first turn wake up. Alright, goodbye, Brock. Oh, actually, Brock, you got defense for days. Yeah. Okay, we go down. Do I have any hope? Definitely won't be Spank. Burned. That's pretty good. Problem is, I think we still go down to the Sludge Bomb. And Spanx has literally nothing to hit a ghost, because they all levitate. In a sense, I feel like I could do this. Oh right, she also has 4 restores. Never mind, there's... like, I don't know. I had some bad luck here. But I'm just like super under level. So... yeah, that's... I don't call it frustration. It's almost 11 here, so... I got work tomorrow. So I'm gonna call this stream here. Next stream I will definitely have done a little bit of grinding to make this more feasible. Because I don't want to just be... you know, this isn't one of those solo challenges. I don't have to like find the path forward with what I have. But I don't want to take... oh, yeah, maybe it's weird to not take the levels then. But no, I'll do it off stream. Could probably do it. Yeah, a few more levels on Zapdos may have been enough in this case. But the Gengar is just too quick. So I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good night. Bye everyone.